Today I'm going to show you guys how to make dark melodies for Yeat. If you're trying to make Yeat melodies, Serum is your best friend. It's the plugin you're going to be using the most, and it's the plugin that has the best and most versatile sounds for this kind of melody. Now the first thing I did was lay down a chord progression with a synth from the Crystal Serum bank called Crystal Castles. There's a ton of texture in this synth, and that's one of the main reasons why I chose to use it for the chord progression. I added an EQ2 cutting out the lows, and I also added a loop rater preset. So here's what it sounded like before those two were added. Effects can always play a huge role like the loop rater preset I use. If you want to use some cool loop rater presets like the one I used in this melody, there's a link down in the description to my loop rater preset bank, Venom. Next up I added a lead, also from the Crystal Serum bank, and this sound is called Evil Wah. With this sound, I left everything stock other than an EQ2 where I just cut out the lows. The next sound we got is a lead from Expand. It's in the hard lead section and it's called Nasty Fifth. This one right here is just a little accent sound that won't really play throughout the whole beat, but it'll come in once in a while, maybe in the hook or the verse. A little tip when you're making leads, make sure the notes lead into each other like this. As you can see, they're overlapping, so it gives it the smooth decline in the sound. Because if they weren't overlapping, it would sound like this. Which still sounds cool, but it's a little bit more plucky and it's not as smooth. And on the mixer for this, I took out all of the lows and a little bit of the mid, and a slight little cut on the high end. Next up, we got an ARP sound from pakzz Serum bank, and it's called Hand Soap. For the effects, I added a loop rater preset, and this is one of the presets that is in my Venom loop rater bank, which I mentioned earlier. Now the final sound we got is another lead from the Crystal Serum bank, and it's called Simple. Synthetic has tons of cool Serum banks, so if you use Serum and don't use his kits, you're kind of missing out. For the effects on this one, I added an EQ2, cut out the lows and the mid, and once again a little bit of the highs. Very similar EQ cut to the sound in Expand. Now here's what everything sounds like put together as a finished melody. Now that you've learned how to make dark melodies for Yeat, make sure to click this video right over here to learn how to make dark beats for Yeat.